The biker was unnecessarily weaving in and out of lanes and lost his balance and control, causing multiple crashes. Officers that arrived on the scene cited the biker at total fault. The SUV driver tried to make a last-second merge but then hesitated, overcorrected, which then resulted in a loss of control and a rollover. The SUV driver was at fault for hitting 4 vehicles. The Mercedes driver failed to yield at the flashing yield light, blindly turned, and then collided with the camera. Both cars were totaled, but thankfully and most importantly, no one was seriously injured. The BMW driver was speeding and treating the public roads as his personal racetrack and collided with the biker head-on. A leaked conversation allegedly shows the speeders trying to cover up the crash and change their story. The white box truck driver was not fully alert behind the wheel and swerved at the last second to avoid a rear-end collision, but caused a multi-car accident instead. The brownish SUV driver blew past a solid red light, T-boning the cars in the other lane. The SUV driver admitted full fault at the scene and said she was distracted because she was using her phone. The truck driver ahead stops randomly and gets nailed by the white Ford truck head-on so powerfully that the camera gets hit too. The Ford truck driver was allegedly taken into custody. The truck driver turned too widely, causing the sedan in the leftmost lane to roll over. Thanks to the camera's dashcam footage, the truck driver was found at fault. The jogger was going out and about, refusing a LA stay-at-home order, and was nearly hit by the BMW driver. Officers who caught the driver supposedly charging him with attempted murder charges. The Ford driver cut in front of the bus driver in the HOV lane to skip traffic and was pulled over less than 10 seconds later by the perfectly positioned karma cop.
99.5. Gabriel, bringing you 60 minutes of hot new music.
Call me what you wanna, I'll be what you wanna, I've been here 1,000 times. Been doing all my life. Oh, tell me if you.
The Ford driver did not have the right of way to turn at the light and was cited and found at fault at the scene. The sedan driver hit the Ford hatchback and instead of pulling over, decided to run. The camera didn't pursue this, but he did submit the footage to the local police department in case it was needed. The hatchback driver overtook the camera on a single-lane road but sideswiped the camera in the process. The camera is still dealing with insurance for this accident. The sedan driver proceeded through a cut-through and was T-boned by the camera. Had the sedan driver just waited and made a legal U-turn ahead at the light, this could have been easily prevented.
Some vital work, including in the social care sector, looking after the elderly, a lot of the hospitality work done here in the UK, in restaurants and bars and cafes.
The silver sedan driver was distracted and blatantly rear-ended the white sedan driver, causing the multi-car crash on the highway. The camera called 911 and offered to send in the footage. The van driver tried to say that the camera was speeding in the parking lot and should be at fault. The camera didn't say anything about his dash cam. When footage was submitted, the van driver was found fully at fault.
Broadest keyword phrase for this product. So what I can do is go back to the other listings and kind of non-stick, grilling, barbecue, roasting stand.
The Jeep driver said she was working for the medical industry and was fatigued due to all the work and fell asleep behind the wheel, ramming into the camera. This is a great example as to why you should never drive sleepy or drowsy. The Jeep driver foolishly tried to overtake the semi, but failed, causing a collision with not just one, but two vehicles. The officer said it was very easy to file a report thanks to the dashcam footage.